Really good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to him.
Clark. Back-to-back triple.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
McDonley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make.
Hamby had a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull. Back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down.
That's going to be what, if they can get back into this game, it's going to be grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities. Clark gets herself free. And
She's only shooting 67% from three.
Clark on a step back, buries a three. Boston setting up Clark. ABC.
Caitlin Clark plays with a quiet precision that becomes more noticeable the longer you watch. At first, it seems simple. Controlled dribbles, balanced shots, clean passes. But then you realize how intentional everything is. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is random. Every movement has meaning. Her scoring comes from that intention.
she has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three. A locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark a deep three. You bet.
Caitlin Clark doesn't chase points. She allows them to come through the flow of the game. When space appears, she recognizes it instantly. When she shoots, it's with calm confidence. No extra motion, no hesitation. The consistency in her form reflects the consistency in her mindset.
So Christie Side's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three.
That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this.
It's a big one. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
And Anakin, an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. It is good.
Had a chance to speak with the Fever general manager, and she just loves that Emily is playing so well as of late here in DC. Here's Clark. That one rattles through.
Zoon trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with 3 more.
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada there. Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a three.
The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark, another three-pointer.
What makes her even more impressive is how she sees the game. Caitlin Clark doesn't just focus on the ball. She understands everything happening around it. She reads positioning, anticipates movement, and adjusts without hesitation. Her passing becomes a natural extension of that awareness, connecting plays in a way that feels smooth and effortless.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down.
The Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Mia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the Clark, pull up three, at one.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets a...
There is also a stillness in her approach, even during fast-paced moments. While others react quickly, she reacts clearly. That clarity allows her to stay composed when the pressure builds. She doesn't need to speed up to stay effective. She stays grounded, and that makes her decisions stronger. Her discipline shows in how repeatable her game is.
Picking up where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
But the response
Been responded to by Marina Mabry. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
they work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown carries it.
Indiana's gone from up 7 to down 7. The Fever had all of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three.
They like running her off this Iverson cut into a ball screen.
Clark, yes! Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple. 18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does, with a 3.
The break, here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm, a deep pull, got it!
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown. And
I mean, the three-point contest, can't wait for this year after what Sabrina Ionescu did last year. Then you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects.
Christy Sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from a
Defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects.
Clark over Horston, hits a 3. Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a 3.
Caitlin Clark performs with the same level of control again and again, not relying on unpredictable moments, but on steady execution. That reliability is what makes her presence so valuable on the court. She leads without drawing attention to it. Through her decisions, her consistency, and her understanding of the game, she naturally sets the standard for those around her. Teammates trust her rhythm because it works. Caitlin Clark represents a refined style of basketball, one built on awareness, control, and quiet confidence. It's not about doing more, it's about doing everything with purpose.